Rendezvous fans.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. How was your weekend?
It's good. It's better now that I see this. You got a little patch going on.
Oh yeah, I decided to do this for the ladies actually.
Sure.
It's still October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but I am aware of breasts because of this fella.
I'm gonna stare at it
Yeah,
a lot.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Snuggle up in there if you want. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that looks good.
Try something a little bit.
I like it. So, how was your week?
Not bad. I watched some football, drank entirely too much. Yours?
Yeah, same.
That's good.
Same. Yep. Rearranged the office there so you could have.
I saw your pictures on the book face there, and I'll tell you that that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we like it. We like it.
It's good. We got any major announcements to cover? Any big trade activity going on right now? Or are we still at kind of a standstill?
Nothing really.
A little boring, huh?
Nothing going on.
Okay.
I know there's been some offers out there, but just not seeing anything come to fruition, I guess.
Now, if maybe one good thing might be to bring up trade deadline.
Yeah, week 11.
That's not that far away. We're gonna do the week 9 predicts later.
Yep.
It's starting to get down to it, fellas. So I mean,
2 weeks left. Yep.
it's crunch time.
So
After week 11, your fate is pretty much sealed. Can you still pick up people off waivers?
yeah, we
Okay.
can do that until I believe the first week of the playoffs. That first week of the playoffs, you can pick
Okay.
guys up, and I can't believe we're already here. By the way,
Right? I mean, this season feels so young to me.
week
I know.
9.
Good Lord.
2 months already?
Yeah, but I mean, the quality of my life has gone up due to this paycheck. So
Oh man, is this nuts? That's good though. I mean, this league, I would say, as far as announcements go, in the Pants League, there's a lot of, hit or miss. There's a lot of teams that either have it or don't.
Sure.
And in this league, a lot of parity.
it's close still. I mean, it's gonna be stressful for some teams. I mean, It sounds so simple, if you're the first 2 teams in your division you're first and second, you make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But God, what if you squeak in there, if you're just kind of falling behind just a little? There's still time, but the trade deadline's coming up. Is there time?
Yeah. It's freaky.
It's pretty tight.
It's freaky.
It's gotta be stressful.
Yeah. It's good though. I mean, good. A lot of good. A lot of 4 and 4s, 3 and 5s, 5 and 3s. There's only one 6 and 2. That's it.
Good to be the champ.
Yeah.
I guess all I have to say there.
God damn it. What a bastard. 3 points. 3 points.
That's what champions do. They just find ways to win games. You fall into these weeks where you just get a little bit unluckier than the other guy, but then there's the prick on the other side who just is a little bit better than the other guy, like on a consistent basis. You ever notice that? Like,
Yeah.
if you're not a person that happens to a lot, you never are. It's frustrating.
I'll tell you, I was watching the Monday night game. I was watching this game intently. J-Man lost by 1 point earlier in the year.
Right.
And
we had a good laugh about that.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Now I just am starting to feel bad for him. A 1 and a 3-point loss. You brought it up on the league chat.
Yep.
And J-Man, I can't. I gotta tell you, do you think it has anything to do with his name? You think the gods are saying, you know what? Maybe you're just a little too big of an asshole here.
It might be, I don't think they like it when you change your name anyway.
Right.
But if you're gonna make a name so big that it actually disrupts my computer when I'm trying to check it, like it's all out of alignment now. Does that happen to you?
Yeah, it does.
It's all goofy now because his name is so long.
I think the gods are saying something to you, J-Man.
Right.
Maybe you go back to chicks with dicks.
Sure.
I mean, what was that, 6, 7 names ago?
Something like that.
Maybe
yeah.
10, a dozen? I don't know. What was your first, if you could tell me what your first fucking team name is, I'd give you some credit. Because I can't.
I have no idea.
I can't even guess. Chicks with dicks is as far back as I get.
Yeah, I mean, I started really paying attention to this league like 4 years ago.
Shh. What was his one with the poop at the beginning of this year? I don't even know what his first one was this year.
Oh, yeah. What the hell was it?
I know it was something to, Pussy Wet.
Pussy
Wet.
Farts Wet.
Yeah.
That's what it was, yeah. Is it weird that I missed that one?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Because there's 36 of them. 36 names. All right. Anyway,
Good Lord.
tough loss.
Wait.
Tough loss. Doug, you just find a way to do it. I mean, really nothing else to say there.
That's what you do.
It's annoying.
Not even an impressive score.
It's annoying.
Really. I mean, it'll get you a win if you're playing Nosterman.
But I will say this: going back to your original name, he hasn't lost since
Has he lost
did it.
sense? I don't think so.
He has not. So, kudos to you, I guess. I almost just spit in my delicious drink there.
We'll probably backwash it anyway. It'll be all right.
Next one.
Next one. Who won that one? I think I ended up picking. I picked J-Man to win that one, actually, I think.
Yeah, you did. You went with J-Man, I went with the champ. So I'm 1-0, you're 0-1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice win. Nice win. Narrow one there.
Yeah, fucking A.
This next one, we got the naked pull-ups versus Forget Favre.
And man, 370. Jesus.
That's...
Well, Nelson, Jordy's hurt. Freddie Jackson, Ray Rice on bye, Schaub on bye. Maybe he just circled the calendar with this one and said, you know what, I'm just going to take the L this week and move on.
Sometimes you have to do that, like when you're drafting and you notice you have like two really good guys on the same bye, but you draft them anyway. Like I think that's just kind of what happened.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you start the franchise, you're in dire straits.
Yeah, a planned loss is so much better than like actually achieving that score, thinking you were going to win.
Right.
So you
had 89 bench points there. What do there's nothing to feel bad about, really.
No.
You just take that one on the chin and move on.
Pretty much, just move around. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Danny, good week.
He's a doctor.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
fine.
that can't be too bad. Danny, good week, 640. Way to get up there again. You got to start pulling some wins together for sure.
The receiving core tends to be a little rough on him for some ungodly reason. These are pretty good names.
So many good names.
We've said this almost every episode.
Yeah.
Like his team a lot.
I'm sure we'd pick. I'll bet you if we went back and looked, which we won't, but I'll bet you if we went back and looked, the amounts of time we picked Danny just based on his QBs and his wide receivers. I probably picked him every time.
Well, yeah, I think we consistently picked him until we realized he got bit by the bad luck bug. He seems to just lose it a little bit.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's good stuff.
Yep. So good win, good job, Henry. I'm sure you'll be fine. Next one, Penn State at Shiva Blast. Penn State, 3-5 now.
Got some momentum going now.
Yep.
Look at them turning it around. Shiva Blast. We talked to him last week. No surprise here.
Yeah.
Gonna take a loss. Not much to say.
Arian on bye. That's tough.
I don't know if he would have. That's a good score, 732.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't have a shot there, but
No.
at least you put up something respectable. Davey. What do you say?
Real good effort.
Yeah.
Getting it done.
Pat's on bye this week though. That could come back to bite him.
We'll see. We'll see if he can run through this with all that momentum. But
Yeah, we'll see.
be interesting. Next one, big divisional matchup. Tees and Beer edge out the Harry boys.
Yeah,
Shouldn't even say edge out. They kind of kicked their ass.
This is a big one too.
Kicked them pretty hard. I thought the boys would win this one. I think they needed it more, but this is huge, and this is probably the tightest division probably in the league right now.
Yeah, it's close. I know. What do we got? TD's at 4-4. Harry at 3-5. What is it? Henry?
No, it's Luke.
Oh,
Luke 4-4,
yeah.
me 4-4, and
That's
the
tight.
fellas 3-5. It's still anyone's division.
Yep.
But these are the ones you need to win. You just need to get a game up on guys, and Benny did that. So that was a real big win for him. Jason Witten came through huge.
Yeah.
Only guy Romo could hit,
Yeah.
unless it's in the end zone.
Good God.
Did you see when Romo ran in that touchdown?
Yeah.
What a dumb piece of shit. He acted like he won the Super Bowl.
I know.
You're still down by 6, dude, and it's all your fault. I hate Tony Romo.
I know. He's hard to watch.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's all it takes though. One big day for one guy, and that'll swing a game either way.
But good for him.
Yeah.
Good job.
So what do we got there? We both took the boys.
I actually, took the boys. We lost that one pretty bad.
So we're both at 2-2 here.
Sure.
Next one, Tasteless at Rhonda.
Rhonda needed this win, but could not get it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Tasteless get low points last week?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Let's take a quick.
I don't think they had a good week. I'm pretty sure they let me down last week, but I had faith in them. and I picked them again.
I don't have it.
I might be wrong on that, Maddie, but I knew you'd bounce back, and did you ever bounce back? You got the high points this week.
Yep. I mean, again, Rhonda scores 686.
Great score.
And it's just not
That
good.
should win damn near every single time.
Again, it's hard for me to feel bad for you based on what you did last year, but god damn it, these points against, I haven't looked recently because I drink too much, but my god, it must be awful. I feel bad for you. I really do. Maddie, good game. You just continue to do it.
Great squad. Great face on the man.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Adam's
great
apple.
win. Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Real good.
Yep.
And our last game, the commish in all of his momentum versus Daddy Long Dick in his lake.
Keeps riding it.
I would drown myself in that lake
Yeah.
if I were him, because wow, Garrett coming through with a real solid victory, a 651. That's just a good score.
Yeah.
Pretty much gets you a win most times.
Yeah. Left. What do you leave on the bench there, Kim?
Well, that's Commission's had a little case of this lately with this running back. Who knew?
Yeah.
Doug Martin would put up 211.
Yeah.
Who knew?
You know what? That's the difference between high points and not having high points.
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
good Lord. I mean,
Imagine how you felt if you're the commissioner and you're playing the guy that has just not shut up about everything the entire year, okay? And not only that, he's in your division, he's leading your division, you're a game behind him, and you leave 200 points on your bench on Thursday night. Can you imagine how you feel?
like shooting yourself in the face.
I mean, that's too fast. That's too fast.
Right. All right, you don't even deserve that. You don't deserve a quick one.
You want to drive up to Canada,
Sure.
find a remote forest,
Canada, where everyone wants to kill themselves.
and just lay there until the cold, dark suckness kills you.
And make it slow. Just,
But then you win!
you did win.
And you win!
You know, and I think you might have something to say about this, but
Sure.
Eli Manning.
Holy smokes, Eli.
Is that one of those things where you say something about someone and you're 100% correct?
Look, guys,
One of those things?
what can I tell you about Eli Manning? Other than, and if I hear one more fucking guy, one more talking head on ESPN or wherever,
Man.
say that Eli Manning is the best fourth quarter quarterback in league history and blah blah blah.
Not even close.
Look, I would just do this, and I know you can't see it because it's too far away.
It actually says Eli Manning sucks.
Yeah, terrible. There's no consistency with Eli Manning,
It really isn't.
other than the face he makes.
And the thing is, I don't want to start a guy who is losing all the time in the fourth quarter. Why are you losing all the time? So you're going to give me one good quarter of play.
Right.
Is basically what you're going to do because you have to.
Yeah. And you have the biggest and best big play receiver in the league. I mean, Victor Cruz is, without him, Eli, I hate you so much.
Ugh.
I might hate Phillip Rivers more. I might.
He's just a dick in general.
But it's very close. It's very close. And ironically enough, you're swapped for each other in the draft, in the real NFL draft. Like,
yeah,
that can't be.
That's right.
That can't be coincidence, can it?
Not even a little. No, you need matching souls
They're awful.
to do something like that.
They're both awful.
They suck.
Terrible. So,
Good God.
I was 3-3 this week. You were 4-2.
4-2.
Game lead.
Threw a bit of a haymaker at you.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
did.
So I'm very confident you will bounce back. You are a man of football.
I don't know anymore.
But there's still plenty of time left, that's for sure.
We'll see.
Hey, we got a good interview coming up.
Yeah, yep. We got Danny Kornowski, naked pull-ups. I was excited about this one.
This is going to be great. Yeah, we got him live through the Northwestern Finest Sandwich Hotline.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I mean, no question. Before Dave dropped the bomb with Penn State Daycare, this was by far my personal favorite team name.
Oh, it's so good.
It's very good. The picture is actually him. It's wonderful.
It's authentic.
I really liked it a lot. And then again, if it hadn't been for Dave dropping the bomb,
He's very good at what he does,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Calling names. But yeah, this is fantastic, and this is good. He kind of looks like Lord Voldemort a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll catch that in a few seconds.
yeah, not the best video quality. He's in a remote North Texas Air Base doing some training for the Army or for the Air Force.
Yeah, and I think he's shooting a movie or something like that, dude. Plus, we got a dog snuff film shooting in the studio next to us. So you got that storm going on over in the yonder.
Yep, the satellite imaging isn't too great. There's a lot of things going on here.
Is it bad that I somehow want like the Jet Stadium to crumble due to this?
I don't think so.
I will consider that an act of God if that happens.
I'd be fine with it.
That was the
And
Lord.
the Giants don't even play well there, so they don't need it.
They don't ever want to go home.
They might as well just play in Brooklyn.
Like, we play in Dallas every game because we win there all the time.
What the hell? Yeah. So anyway, here you go. Here's the interview.
All right, Rendezvous fans, we are here via the Northwestern Finest Sandwich Hotline with Danny Karnaski, the owner of the Naked Pull-Ups. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite names in the league. I mean, where does this come from? Is this like your favorite exercise to do, or how'd you come up with this?
Absolutely, it is my favorite exercise. Works the core.
Nice, sure.
Absolutely.
Where did it originate, Dan?
Camp Ashton, Afghanistan, 2011.
Wow. So what? Who did it?
We needed to spice things up, get a good laugh. So as my roommate was coming out of the shower, I struck a pose and worked the back, and took off from there.
Awesome.
I mean, just to clear the air, that's really you, right? I mean, in the photograph.
Absolutely. I got some 14.5-inch pythons here if you want to see.
Wow. You look good. Who took that photograph?
That's an interesting. My wife. I've got a son. I should be ashamed of myself.
I mean, that's on the internet for the rest of your life. You know that, right? One day.
Honestly, it's probably a good pick to have.
Do you have children by chance?
I do. I have a small son who someday will enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll be proud of the old man. I like it.
I mean, actually, this is a perfect time. No, the commissioner sure gets bagged on a lot for a lot of things. If you could just answer us one question, Dan, who's the godfather of your son?
That'd be the owner of Mrs. Garrett's Heroes.
Oh, the commissioner. The commissioner of the league? Well, certainly.
Hell of a man.
Certainly, you wouldn't just throw the godfather of your son at some random schmuck, right?
Absolutely not.
Right. Okay. Well,
Stand up guy.
that sure answers a lot of questions around the league, I think. So, just speaking for the commissioner, I'll say fuck all of you. All right. Let's see. I'll just do that. Okay. So, Daniel. God damn it. Sorry, we got some technical difficulties here in the studio.
Yeah, they're shooting a dog snuff film over in the other studio. There's a lot of noise coming in.
I don't know what's going on over here. Daniel, tough season. We look at your squad. You have Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, no doubt the best flex in the league. It's not even close. Alfred Morris, who's blown up. Sproles, who's a PPR machine. Dwayne Bowe, Mike Wallace, Deshaun Jackson, Torrey Smith. That's a good squad. Yet you're sitting at 3-5. It just doesn't. You've won high points twice. Just doesn't make sense. Tell us how you feel. I mean, do you want to stab this league in the fucking face right now?
No, I'm okay with it. I mean, it's frustrating. The Moritz pickup, I got him early in the season, and I knew I needed a run back bad, and he just seemed to work out. It's very lucky, very, very lucky. The receiving core is not producing the way they should, at least the way I thought, and I think the way a lot of people thought. If they can if I see consistency out of anyone, then I think it's a really good team. But if not, it's hit or miss.
All right, Danny. Do you plan on making any moves or trades in the future, maybe to up your wide receiving core, or do you think you're just going to have faith in your draft and try to ride this storm out?
Well, I had my strategy to begin with was, I really underestimated the big playmaking ability of this league. Last year was especially awful. So the thought was to go for big time playmakers, and I think I did. I think I accomplished that. However, they're not playing it, and to go out and make a trade or do something drastic maybe to affect next year, I don't think I'm really willing to do. I think I'll make the playoffs. I don't even know the rules. If the top 2 teams from each division go to the playoffs, then I think I'll be fine.
That is correct.
Yep.
So then I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
And if I get in the playoffs, I think I have a good shot at either scoring high points or scoring 8.5.
Well, and that's really half the battle, especially in this league. You just make the playoffs, and then, in a high points like this, anything can happen. So that's really all. That's really all you can ask for. All right, Dan. We're just going to switch gears here real quick. The Pants League interview brought up a lot of concern from league members. Mainly Dunbar. Dunbar's, a stand-up guy, a straight shooter. He really was concerned for your well-being, even though he's never really met you. I mean, he's never met you in person. Again, while this is the Newbold League interview, do you want to recant or just tell the fellas that you're okay? I guess is the question.
Well, I'm in Texas right now. Okay? I'm in a room by myself. Okay.
Looks like a nice room.
It's a great looking room.
Yeah, it's classy. Sometimes you need to get a little sleep. And I believe I've got that luxury right now. I'm going to enjoy it. And a special shout out to Dunbar. He's like a swell guy.
Yeah.
A swell guy.
Yeah, I have no doubt that you guys will meet and spend some quality time in the future.
Sure.
No doubt about that. Okay, Daniel. Well, I don't really have much else as far as questions go. We've covered the roster. We've covered your life. How hot is it there in Texas right now?
It's fine. Whatever. I live in Arizona. This is fine.
Is there an air conditioner in that room there, or no?
Can you say that again?
Is there an air conditioner in that room of yours, or no?
Well, the fine folks of Texas do things a little different here. When it gets past a certain temperature, they shut off the AC. And they turn it. You may not be able to see it, but the dome right now is sweating a little bit.
It's very shiny.
Perspiration.
I do.
Perspiration.
It is. I can handle it.
And welcome back, everybody. Heck of an interview, I'd say.
He's a nice fella.
Yeah.
That was a real pleasure, actually.
Yeah, he's a good human.
Little technical problems, little equipment
Yeah.
issue, but we got him through. He still looked good.
Yeah, we accomplished what we needed to accomplish. He did look like fucking Lord Voldemort,
A
though.
little bit, yeah.
Like the fucking eyes. It is Halloween.
Oh, it's true. Maybe he was just in costume.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like our costumes. Two potentially drunk dudes. It's great.
We do pull it off, I'd say.
We got a party here at the studio after the show tonight, and I think things are gonna get nutty.
Again, some of those interns.
Mm-hmm.
You're married, so you gotta.
But look, my ring's not a part of my costume tonight.
That's true.
If you'll notice.
That's true.
So.
If they rub their boobs up on me, I'm just supporting. This is the last night of the month.
Yep.
To support the cause.
That's right.
So I'm fine with that.
It's okay.
Mhm.
And really, if they rub their boobs on me, I'm just the victim. So,
Right. Yeah, they're just trying to get your money.
right? So we got week 9.
Week 9.
3 dicks.
Yep. So now I am 25 and 23.
23, yeah.
You are 26 and 22.
Yep.
Right? Yep. So here we go.
Tight race still.
Yep. I like it. We never did come up with a bet, did we? For whoever has the best record at the end of
Oh, we haven't yet. You know, maybe some of the fellas should post something on the message board. What do you think our bet should be?
Yeah.
Make it something good. I'm winning.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see some response from the fellas.
Yep. I mean, just to prove to us that you're even watching this.
Exactly. I want to. They say the ratings are amazing, and
Right.
I don't doubt that.
We get a lot of phone calls, a lot of texts, which is nice. But I mean, why don't you contribute?
A little bit, fellas.
Throw something on there.
You know, you're as much a part of the show as we are,
Yeah.
really. I mean, without you, we just don't
Yeah.
have anything to talk about except how good looking we are.
Right. And good at bowling.
That's right. Exactly.
Yep. So yeah, you guys decide. Obviously, we're gonna exclude anything that has to do with penises.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there any other or poop? No penises.
Yeah,
no
I don't want to do poop
Or pee.
Preferably not fat chicks. If you can
Yeah.
leave fat chicks out of the
Yeah.
equation,
Yeah, I
be
mean,
great.
like PG-13. Is that fair enough?
That's
to say?
fair enough, you know. And you can say fuck once in a PG-13
Yeah.
movie. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can say it once. So I mean, we'll put ourselves out there a little bit. I mean, we're not camera shy.
Sure.
That's for damn sure.
I mean, I'll come out. I'll flash in my butt. I don't
Sure.
care. That's fine. But I'm not involving any penises or whatever. Okay. So yeah, take care of some business, boys.
All right.
Game 1.
Big matchup here, especially for TDs and Beer. They are going against the Tasteless Platypus. TDs and Beer, they need this win.
Mm-hmm.
Get more of a lead over the Hairy Boys and stay competitive in that division.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the matchups, of course RG is going to be great. Looks like you got some decent running backs here. Tasteless, of course. Got Manning and Stafford. Running backs a little shaky. Receivers okay. This is a tough matchup. I tend not to go against Tasteless, and I'm just going to continue that trend. I'm going to go with Tasteless on this one, only because I really couldn't make up my mind. This is a hard one.
Look, I find myself going against you every week, Maddie, and it's mainly because he wants to take you on a date. I mean, that's how often I mean, it just is. I can't pick with him all the time. That said, it's not like Benny doesn't have good players.
Great players.
So I'm going to take Benny. Again, wouldn't be surprised if Maddie won. But
It's gonna be a matchup, though.
yeah,
I mean
RG3 is good enough where he can even that out.
Sure.
Maybe not this particular QB matchup, but he is capable of evening out, a 2 quarterback flex.
it's a tough matchup. I like Benny's running backs more than I like Maddie's right now, and the receivers are almost a horse apiece.
Yeah.
Depending on if Bolden has a
Right.
decent day. I don't think Witten is going to have nearly the game he did last week. I still think he'll do better than Scott Chandler.
Right.
It's going to be tough. We'll see if Peyton Manning and Stafford against the Jags,
I mean, that's the difference.
can do it.
Yeah.
You're going to need a lot from your quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going with Benny. He's going with Tasteless.
Yep.
Next one we got Rhonda Beatty at 4-4. It's Shiva, 1-7. I'm gonna take babies. I'll just come out and say it. Shiva, I've taken you the last 2 or 3 weeks, just on the assumption that it's time to turn it around. And that Arian Foster against Buffalo really excites me. But can he do it by himself?
He's going to have to.
I mean, who else are we're lucky? I mean, the Dolphins are better defense. If you look at it, say their pass defense isn't that good.
They're ranked like 7th, I think, or something like that.
Their run defense. You mean overall?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of their defenses in the league.
It's actually quite good. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. I think they're going to be all in a good mood. It sounds like Tannehill's starting, so I think the Dolphins are going to be fired up.
Yeah.
Right now, they're actually in a position to make the playoffs. I mean, so are the Colts, but I think think the Dolphins go to town and take this, so I don't know how good of a game Andrew Luck is going to have. And Romo couldn't possibly be as shitty as he was last week.
It's exhausting.
Could he?
It's exhausting.
I mean, could he? Ugh.
Like, you watch him play, and you feel like you just fucking worked out for 6 hours.
Right?
You know, like, you ran 2 miles, pumped fucking 600 pounds of iron. It's awful. He's exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, he is. What's it like to be a Cowboys fan with this fucking guy?
Can you imagine?
Oh, no, I can't. I mean, that's just, you're right. That's just a lot of work. And I don't want to work on Sunday.
No.
I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't need that kind of stress. Right. I'm married.
Right.
Yeah.
Who you going?
It's only because Shiva Blast is on such a skid, and I feel like they're giving up too. I hate it. I'm going with Ron Baby's Heroes.
Yeah. You have to.
They need the win.
Yep.
Shiva almost invites the loss.
He 1-7.
So
What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
I think Ronda Bay's gonna feel good about going into this matchup. Just going in such a crappy record, so.
I mean, there's only one pick there.
I don't know. I wouldn't sell tickets to this matchup though. I don't like it. I don't like any of these players right now, except for Arian, but he's on a team that won't win. So
Sucky.
that's tough.
Next one we got Daddy Long Dick 5-3 at the pull-ups. 3-5. We got.
Well, pull-ups seem confident that they'll be just fine, and I think they'll be just fine on the declining Daddy Long Dick.
Yeah, he's really on a slide there.
Yep. Once again, you got these quarterbacks. I think they're going to be firing on all cylinders.
Yep.
Alfred Morris, I think, will have a decent game. Sproul's good. I think Dwayne Bowe is probably good for some catches.
Yep.
I like this squad much better than I like Daddy Long Dicks right now.
I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to read you 3 names here. Andrew Hawkins, Lance Moore, Andre Roberts.
Okay, wait, don't tell me. Your Gardner. The Hardee's drive-through attendant.
Ooh.
And someone you work with at the local community college when you're volunteering.
Right.
Yeah, I knew it. That's them.
No, they're actually starting wide receivers in the NFL.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they're starting on Peanut Squad.
Jesus.
Look,
That's miserable.
Look, Lance Moore has done good things. He's capable of doing. If I'm in a standard PPR league,
Sure.
Lance Moore is productive. In a high points league, I don't know.
Unless before the game, and I believe in this game, I'm pretty sure Drew Brees has a game plan. He selects a receiver, he's going to just light up the whole day. And it all depends on if Lance Moore's name came up when he spun the wheel. I think he's just got a wheel.
Could be. He might.
You know, just bzzz.
He might.
Devery Henderson this week.
Sure.
Henderson. Well, Lance Moore.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. Who knows? Andre Hawkins is good for 2 catches a week. If he takes one in the house, you're golden. If he doesn't, you're not. What are the odds of him taking a 60-yard slant to the house this week?
Against Denver?
Yeah.
They're non-existent. It's just not going to happen. Their corners are just too good.
Okay, us saying that though.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get you about 211 points.
Okay, so Peanut, there you go. We just did it for you.
Yeah, I hope you're happy because I'm not picking you,
Right.
of course.
But seriously though, I mean, what are the odds? The odds aren't good.
It's not happening.
Andre Roberts, another possession receiver.
Yeah, can't find the end zone. He'll get a lot of catches.
Yeah.
Packers weak secondary.
Yeah.
That one might be okay. That's probably your best one right now. I'd say.
You think Chris Johnson's gonna break one against that Bears defense?
No, he's got another 3 weeks before he busts out another good game. He only does this, by the month, something like that.
Right.
So I mean,
Right.
it's just not his turn to have a decent game against the Bears defense.
Right.
He has more of a chance of fumbling it and that fucking Bears defense running it back for a touchdown than he does getting 70 yards against these guys.
Need I mention, and I think I'm just gonna say this to you. We'll just leave it at that. The aforementioned Eli Manning is going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers' #1 ranked pass defense. That's 1.
Yep.
Okay. We're just going to leave it there. Danny, good win this week. Congratulations. This one, you can put in the books.
I think so.
Yep.
We start climbing the ladder a little more.
Yep. Next one. Bad News Bears 6-2. Hair Boys 3-5. Boys need this one.
Boys need it bad, and they're not going to get it.
You don't think so?
Champions have the best record, the champs. Bad News Bears, best record in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right now, the boys are having problems. They've been hanging in there. Like they've been competitive, but they've been struggling. But they've been more behind, and I think this is the start of what's eventually actually going to be their downfall. They're going to lose this matchup. One of the other guys in the division, or both, is going to get a win. They're going to get too far down. The best they can really hope for is to tie someone's record this week. I don't think they win this one. I mean, you're spending $50 on Donald Brown just to fill a spot.
Yeah.
You know, and you got Michael No More Burner Turner.
Yeah.
I just, they got Jimmy Graham back. I don't think it's enough. I don't see the boys taking this matchup. I think they're done, to be honest.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm just gonna throw this at you. The Bears are throwing Cutler out there.
They are.
Cutler can do a -15.
Yep.
He can do 135.
Against the Titans, I think he actually has a decent chance.
I do too.
It's a decent matchup.
I do too. But you never really know it with Jay. The law firm sucks. All day's going against the Seahawks. I still think he has a decent day, but still,
Sure.
not a spectacular day. The receivers are great. I mean, what can you say about those receivers? The boys, here's the wild card. Freeman's hot. Is there a hotter quarterback?
Freeman's very hot.
Can I say this?
I think
Is
so.
there a hotter quarterback in the league than Josh Freeman right now?
Currently, no, there is not. Like all the big guys, they're struggling a bit. Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't have anyone to throw it to, and they're leaning on too much. Breeze has had a pretty game. Brady is on the bye.
I mean, you could make an argument for Brady, but again, on the bye.
He's consistent.
Right.
Okay, he hasn't had a poor game, but
Right.
he hasn't blown up like we thought he would. I mean, I think he just went to go show off in London.
RG3 had a rough game.
Yep.
Freeman's the hottest quarterback in the league.
Freeman's doing
I'm
well.
just gonna
Raiders
say
have
it.
kind of a rough defense. That could save them.
Ben Roethlisberger is playing the Giants. The Giants give up a lot of yards through the air.
Very true. So it's once again you're gonna need these quarterbacks to save you.
I'm just saying, okay. I'm gonna take the Bears as well, but not at all surprised.
Could be a close one.
Yep. So we'll see.
Be a huge win for the boys to take out the champions.
Yep. We'll see. Next one, Penn State 3-5 at Garrett 5-3.
Can't wait for this one. I can't wait. I don't even care if the score is like 300 to 299. I'm just really excited for this matchup because both these guys have such great momentum right now, and one of them has to hit a wall.
Yeah.
I think the one that hits the wall is going to be Penn State Daycare this week. That's rough having Brady on the bye. Couldn't come at a worse time.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with Michael Vick. Hopefully they're telling him to just do that whole running thing he used to do.
I mean, he used to do that.
That's why I think, for the most part, we would draft that man.
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah,
wasn't
he's actually quite quick.
Yeah.
He's elusive, really.
he? I think what the commission did here is he finally looked at it and he said, you know what? I'm just going to start them all. That way,
You cannot possibly get this wrong. You
I
can't
mean,
possibly with these
right?
quarterbacks.
I mean, so if one of them, he's leaving Palmer on the bench.
Yep.
He's facing a terrible passing D. And this will be the week that they all score 26 points.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that said, Dave, Brady, you lose Brady. McFadden's not really McFadden. You need a lot of things to happen.
No,
That's really all I got.
No, and you're 100% right. He's got bye week troubles. The commission has a full squad,
Yeah.
and the commission's red hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
Ever since he was on the show, he
Yeah.
hasn't lost a game.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe. And right now, I mean, he's
hot.
doing well. And then right now, I think Penn State was kind of on the fence of what their destiny was.
Yeah.
They just won 3 straight. I think he's going to take a dive a little
Yeah.
bit. I think that's he showed a sign of life.
We're pulling for you.
But-
Dave. You might be the guest next week. We'll see. But
Love to be proven wrong, but I got to go with the commissioner on this one.
right, it
Yeah.
pains my heart to give you a loss here, Dave. But I just don't. With Brady on bye, I think you're fucked. Next one, we've got Forget Favre 5-3 at Kate Post told me while I ran her that Andy Van Dyke has a tiny horn.
Very long name.
Yeah, still long.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
job.
Right.
It took me 7 takes to get through that one day. Oh, it was tough. Can't do it.
What are you supposed to do there?
This is an interesting matchup, I would say. Forget Favre. They had a rough one.
It's a game of the week for me.
Real rough one last week.
Yeah.
I think they can bounce back and do some damage. You can't do a lot worse.
Yeah. No, I mean,
So,
typically when you see a good team with good players have a rough week, it means the next week is going to be huge.
mhm.
Henry, too many questionables on the starting lineup for me right now. It concerns me. I'm sure Bradshaw's going to play. I'm sure Cruz is going to play. DeQuell Jackson is capable of anything, and I just feel like you're sliding 2 losses in a row.
What did it for me, and I got to go with you on this one. What did it for me is simply the matchups. I mean, this is going to be a close one, and I had to make my decision just based on the defenses that your team is going against. And right now, I'm looking at some of these names: Ravens, Buccaneers, Steelers, Bears, Texans.
Tough.
That's really rough. I think Aaron Rodgers is tired, and I think he's going to get through this game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular. I'm predicting about 230 yards from him.
Sure.
Pierre Thomas, I don't think is going to do much. Right now, your wide receivers are all pretty top-notch, going against some mid-range defensive. Jaguars are pretty shitty.
Yep.
I think Gates is due for a touchdown this week.
Yeah.
I bet you he gets one against the Chefs. I'd actually put
Sure.
good money on that.
Sure.
But I just like the matchups a little, very little, bit better for J-Man this week, and I got to go with him.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I look at Pierre Thomas and laugh heartily,
He does tend to get a few points in there.
he gets the job done.
Mhm.
Like he'll get you. He's not going to get you 90, but he's good for 40.
Sure.
He's not going to shut you out.
No.
For me, I looked at the receivers: Decker, AJ Green, Kelvin. I mean, are you serious?
Fantastic.
I don't know how you're 4-4. I really don't. You couple those with Aaron Rodgers? Are you kidding me?
2 insanely close losses.
Ah.
Can't get much closer.
Yeah.
Maybe that's...
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to go out and say his team is actually good. I
I know.
that doesn't make me feel right inside, so
I
that
know.
can't be it. But
Right.
I think he's got a solid squad.
I don't see how you lose this game. I don't. So that's it.
And there you have it.
A lot of similar picks again.
Yeah, well, great minds tend to think alike.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, are you ready for this party?
I'm so tired, but I'm maybe get some Red Bull, some Monster. We have some of that in the.
Oh, I got a Monster, all right.
All right.
We'll pick up some Red Bull, too.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping in here. We got Ken You Betcha.
This is Tom Triplehorn III.
Thanks for stopping in the Rendezvous, guys.
We'll see you next week.
Happy Halloween.